Sy Ari Da Kid, you already know we in the building, checking in right now, live, Day One Radio, before the heartbreaking starts now. Oh, killer!
The business.
Welcome back to another episode, another installment of Day One Radio, right here on ablradio.com. That's Art, Beats, and Lyrics Radio to be exact.
I like that.
Make sure you download the very free, very accessible smartphone app for your iPhone and your Android devices. Mm-hmm. And also make sure you check out the entire Day One Radio catalog at day1radio.com, and also look us up in the iTunes podcast section. My name is Maurice Garland. I'm one of your co-hosts, and across from me I have
Nadine Graham at Mad Fresh Daily, madfreshdaily.com. To my left is
the world famous BP, Brandon LSK. How y'all doing?
I'm chilling, man. Hey, we got a very what's the word for this dude, man? I see
hard working.
Yeah, cause I've seen him in like every venue in Atlanta, from the places I think I'm going to get shot at to the places that I can get a nice drink at.
Oh, he makes music for all of those places. But seriously, we're called Day One Radio because we either tell a story that other people ain't telling, or we bring something to the game that other people ain't familiar with. I think this dude kind of falls in both categories. Go ahead and introduce his brother, Reese.
This man is named Sy Ari Da Kid. And to put you on Front Street, you've heard this name before on the show because we had a friend of yours named Scotty ATL in here.
Yeah.
And he claims that you broke his arm during the basketball game.
I believe it's true. He's very aggressive.
He is very aggressive because we've actually played against each other before. So he is pretty aggressive out there. I'm like, dude, anybody that's more physical than I am on the court,
bro.
You OG Rick Mahorn out this bitch.
Yeah, I remember he broke it. He didn't break his damn arm. He sprained it or some shit like that.
You say he, but look
you
at how
say
he
it
put
ain't
the
broke.
emphasis
It's just
on
a
him.
slight sprain.
That wasn't me.
He broke his arm. He sprained it. It was Scotty saying it was you. You did it.
No, basically, he's saying niggas get shot every day, B.
That's pretty much
it.
It was a championship, too. We had to get that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think it was the same tournament. The A3C thing. Yeah.
You trash.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well,
I remember you.
Yeah, but
you hustle, though. You play hard, though.
Exactly. You caught me on a bad day.
Yeah.
So since he talked about my game, I'm going to have to bring up the year before where we mollywopped our city and they DJ.
Where at?
Same tournament the year before where we killed them in the first round.
Oh, Scotty,
so I have to our city and they DJ 6'5".
Oh yeah. I wasn't on that team.
Yeah. So I know because you talk trash about Mike, so I had to talk trash about somebody else. Since y'all beat us, I couldn't talk trash about. We'll see y'all next year though. I'm bringing the ringers. It's all good. The new joint, man. Before Heartbreak, man. Mm-hmm. What? It seems like I know I'd seen you mention on the interview before how you had been working for a long time, working really hard, and when it pops, it's really gonna pop because you put in the groundwork. Does it feel like this is on the cusp of that moment?
Just taking it a day at a time, bro. So yeah, like the response been crazy, the numbers are crazy, but we just don't want to get too comfortable. You want to keep I got so many things that I already planned to release for the project. We're just taking it a day at a time, sticking to the plan. So you don't really want to get caught celebrating a little too early. It's like the second inning, and anything can happen. So it's great though. Like the good thing is, for instance, everything just happened the second day it came out. New people, big artists was tweeting me and stuff.
Yeah, I saw Travis Scott tweeted you out.
Yeah, that was a little bit before the project, but I mean, just stuff from the project, people was already hitting me up. Then Tony and Illa, they sampled 112.
Yeah.
The Sexy You interlude. And then Slim called me. Slim, I never met him before. Him and Deron made that beat.
Yeah.
And he called me. He was like, I'm like, damn, this nigga must want the money for the sample. I told Tony and Illa, I was like, then Illa hit him back 100. I'm like, no, don't bring no light to it. And he called me. He was just like, he was on the way to Bryson Tiller concert, and his son made him play it. And he was just like, he just loved what we doing, and he wanna get on that record. And I was like, damn. And he was like, I just love what y'all doing for R&B. I'm like, fam, I don't do R&B. To me, it's like, y'all one of the greats, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, for somebody like that to hit me a day after the project drop, he was like, man, everybody keep playing this shit. I'm like, bro, this shit been out for damn near 18 hours. Yeah. Man, I feel I could have been a better man for you. Girl, I could tell you don't know what to do. And though it might hurt, I'ma tell you the truth. At least most of it. I use my priorities as an excuse. Oh, no. Cause girl, my priorities should've been you. Yeah. When I got on, I was on. Now I'm alone with no one. Oh, priorities. Oh, yeah. Only I know about every lie told, and I know God code, and we know love blinds those we kiss with both eyes open. Trust me like you used to, girl. Want me like you used to, babe. Need me like the air you need to breathe. Just like your heart gon' miss a beat if you don't get some of this sweet time, babe. Know you wanna be my babe. Let's rewind, hey. I put my work before you. I know I'm worth it, but you feel like I hurt you is true. You saying that it's too late, like I had a curfew with you. Oh no. Girl, I could tell you don't know what to do. And though it might hurt, I'ma tell you the truth. At least most of it. I use my priorities as an excuse. Oh, no. Cause girl, my priorities should've been you. Yeah. When I got on, I was on. Now I'm alone with no one. Oh, priorities. Oh, yeah. Been ignoring these signs, baby. Been ignoring these signs. I'm starting to catch on now. Love me in the meantime. Baby, I'm crazy for not taking you serious. I guess I gotta live with it all. Guess I gotta live with it. I wish I had more for you, now this is it. I don't think I could live with this. Can't get any more real than this. Oh.
There's most definitely R&B influence all over the project.
Yeah. I grew up on that. I grew up on all that, like all the 90s music. And then my mom, like, she could sing every old school person. And so I used to just hear her do it. And I always wanted to, like, you know, sing along with the Sam Cooke and the Luther Vandross and, you know, all the Ozzy Brothers stuff. Like, so I guess it just kind of plays into today.
I want to tell this story super, super quickly.
What's that?
You know, maybe a few months ago, we was in the studio. Shout out to Yowda. MMG.
Okay,
boy.
what happened? What's the story?
We was in the studio. Sy comes in there. Hey, man, y'all want me to just jump on this real quick? It was like within 40 minutes, 45 minutes, he came up with a hook, a verse, everything, a melody. It was like, I'd never seen nothing like that before in front of me. So every time now your name is brought up, I'm like, wow, like, but he can really sing. So I'm kind of like, you should play more into, like, did somebody tell you before you even started working on the project, like, yo, lean more into that side a little bit? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I deal with a lot. Like, you got the fans that's like, that like when I just freestyle and rap. And then it's so many different people. But, you know, when TLC did what it did, and I started hitting like top 10 Spotify, and then the iTunes numbers was jumping. And then I started, like, different girls kept like sending me. I was on Drake Pandora, I was on Bryson Pandora, I was on Future Pandora, because people kept liking the song.
Right.
So I was just like, I just told Diana, I said, I'm gonna try. I had already had Heartbreak 1, 2, and 3, but I really wanted to tap into it like all the way. And I was like, let me just stick to this sound and see how it works. Like the way TLC sounds. Like I switched. It's different concepts, not the same concept. But I just wanted, because like a lot of the R&B, like I'm not a fan of a lot of the top R&B artists. I respect what they do. I like some of their hits, but as far as a lot of them, I'm not like, unless it's like Janae Aiko or like, I like Bryson. I just like the way they break down each concept. A lot of people just talking about the liquor, taking shots, different sex positions. I really wanted to tap into the really the deep essence into like female records, different concepts that people can relate to, as opposed to just talking about, popping bottles, sitting on, I don't really like those records like that. So
like hearing you say that reminds me of something that Fonte from Little Brother said right when he was starting to make foreign exchange stuff. When folks were like, man, why ain't you spit no more, Tay? And he was like, well, guess what? Let me tell y'all niggas something. When you got a good full-time job and your part-time job start making more money than your full-time job, nigga, you got a new full-time job. You know what I'm saying? So like, do you look at it the same way?
I have to, cause I don't got no job like that. I just work, and then I got my son. You know what I'm saying? And then I got him, and then my parents depend on me a lot. So it's like I can't play with. I love hip. I'm from the Bronx. I can go in a cypher all day, but that's free shit. So I had to make, but I couldn't just be like, doing melodies make money. To me, it can't just be about money for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why if you listen to the project, it ain't just me doing a bunch of TLC songs. I can't, if my heart not there, I can't do it. I won't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I don't fully believe in it and know what I'm doing, I'm just not going to do it. So that's why I really wanted to tap into it the right way and do a story. And then, honestly, like, it wasn't even, I don't think it would have been that dope, because when we started on it, I made a decision to let Tony and Illa kind of executive produce it. And then one day I came in to see what they were doing, and then they was like, they played like an interlude of one song blending into the next. I didn't even tell them to do that. And I was like, he was like, yeah, we working on something. And then when they told me the ideas, I was like, damn, this really gonna challenge me to really tell a full story. Like, y'all fucking up my shit. I was like, y'all gonna make this hard on me. And then it was, then we had made a decision to make B Simone, because we had got cool, like real cool at that point. And so we was just like, I was like a fan of like her Snapchats and shit. Like, she's just hella animated, like so much real talk like that. I feel like only other girl I really had seen that from was like Cardi B, but she more like a slut. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
listen, I'm not co-signing that statement.
I'm just keeping her.
It's one of the only
Cardi
females
B.
in the studio.
I love her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man!
But it's rare for me to see females talk, and I feel like it's real. It's shit that people could learn from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I felt like she should have played the part, and then we talked about it. And she was like, hell yeah, and it just came so natural. You know what I'm saying? And so I wanted to set the bar for how people really do projects. Like, I don't want to be compared to nobody else's project. You can't, so that's why we did it like that.
Let's ask her a question. Hello. And when he came to you with the idea for the project, like what you were going to be doing, were you opposed at all, or was it just kind of like, no, I'll go ahead and do it?
Yeah, I've always been a fan of him. I've known him for like a year, and I kind of slept on him. And I started listening to his stuff. I was like, whoa, like, you're so good. He's like, I know, I'm good. Like, you're late as hell.
Arrogant music.
Right. He's like, yeah, you're late. I was like, oh, I love this TLC song. I was super late. Like, I'm from Texas, so I just found out who he was recently. And I started listening to his music and loving his music, so I became a fan of him. Then we became friends, and he came to me with the idea to be, the actress on the project and be a part of the visuals. And I loved it because I've always done music videos, and I've always done stuff where you can sit there and be pretty. But he allowed me to showcase my talent. I can act, you know what I'm saying? So he allowed me to actually be an artist and not just be another pretty face.
That's dope.
So I really respected that.
Are you going to be, have y'all talked about the next joint? Or? No. I know it's like this just dropped, so I'm like, I'm jumping ahead a little bit. But
I mean, but that's a lot. And let's not act like you don't do like 10 projects a year. Like we could definitely.
Man, seriously.
Well, he just dropped this, and yesterday he's like, yeah, I'm in the studio. I'm like, you just dropped a project.
That's the thing.
It's like, I'm in the studio, I'm working. Okay.
I guess I almost feel like with Sy, it's like he has a whole bunch of stuff in his head that he got to get out.
So many ideas.
Yeah, whichever way it fits, I guess. That's what the project is going to be or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a talent, so he has a lot of ideas, and it all comes together.
When y'all was in the studio together, like, what would you say was the hardest part of that? Or
actually, we were never in the studio. All the skits on there were over the phone. So we did it over the phone, and he just recorded it in the studio and stuff like that. So I was never actually with him the studio when he did the project. But we did visuals and stuff together. So those are coming soon. He dropped 5 minutes ago yesterday. It was super dope.
That's what's up. Sy, so what's up with you and this not liking to be in the studio with other artists and all that thing?
I don't like niggas. What you mean? I don't like none of these niggas. We don't got nothing in common.
So not even for the sake of work.
I don't like none of these niggas. No.
he said no. When this
I fuck with niggas, but I don't like niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just like when me and my Red hang out all day, we argue all day. Sometimes he don't like what I be doing, I don't like what he be doing. So I'll be going out on a little section.
Yeah, y'all was debating, like, walking up the hallway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm real accustomed to my space. I don't like big studios. I hate that shit. I think all engineers are weirdos. And then it's just I don't like sitting with producers making a whole bunch of shit. I like them to give them their space, and then when you give it to me, cause I'm not just no rap nigga. I produce and shit, so I do so much already with my music. I don't want nobody around me like that unless it's like females. You know what I'm saying? Then I don't really want nobody's opinion. Niggas always want me to change a line or like shut up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like niggas, man. I just don't.
So you don't take criticism well? Definitely.
I take it, yeah. Like some people think I don't, but the thing is I do.
I wonder why they feel that way.
Because I have a very strong opinion, and if like for me, it's like for instance, Tony Illa told me change hella shit on the project, and that's what happened. I did a song. TM sent me a beat the other day. I was doing it. Red don't know much about. Writing a song. Like I feel I do, but then he was like, change it to. I said Fooly, and he said change the hook to Hooly, and I did it. I said I'm gonna try it, and it worked, and I used it. So sometimes people think like, oh, you always think you know. Well, I have a strong opinion. Like, people be like, oh, you think you know everything. Well, what am I supposed to think? I know what I know. Prove me wrong, and I change it.
So it depends on who it's coming from.
No, it could be anybody. Like my Soon mixtape is like to date my biggest mixtape. Fans picked that. I didn't pick that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We did a vote in my team. I picked 4. We all had 4 titles. I threw it on Instagram. That's what got voted. That's what I used. You know what I'm saying? So people think I don't listen to people, but I really like all my shit this project came because fans chose TLC. I hated TLC. Akon wouldn't get on TLC. Camp wouldn't get on TLC. Verse wouldn't get on TLC. They all told me send them another record. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I hated that song. That's why I was trying to get people to get on it that I felt like could bring it to another, bring a different aspect of the record, but they didn't like it. But then people liked it, so we made the shuffle.
I remember them days when I used to hang in the club. So addicted to fame, they say it's the same as a drug. Not a lame or a scrub. No, that ain't what it was. Though this girl is somebody else's, I think I'm in love. She knows she bad, but what's new? Maybe the baddest. I want you, girl. I gotta have it. What it do, girl? You cool, girl. Play by the rules, girl. Cause we catching feelings for sure. You know the game and you know how it go. We keepin' shit on the low. Girl, I'm a G, I'ma stick to the code. Too many times I've been down this road. Nobody's heard if nobody knows. Go ahead and call your nigga. Tell him you ain't coming home. I got you creepin', yeah. You got a man at home. You know he cheatin', but you won't leave him, what's the reason? Yeah, you know your man a scrub. That ain't no real love. You rather get even, you don't need him, no. He got you chasing waterfalls. That red light special got me gone. Girl, tell me why you holding on. You don't know. Ay, I know I got a lot of hoes, but I ain't never showed a side before. Hey, even my mama knows. So senorita, mama knows. If I never told you that I want you to myself, girl, 'cause I'm down to show you that I want you to be mine. No. I got you creeping, yeah.
Yeah. But really, if it ain't like Tony or Illa telling me to do something, I'm not probably gonna listen. Or when I worked with Timbaland, that nigga gave me so much damn motivation. Like, that shit was fun as hell. You know what I mean? But I could tell that he's like, and he noticed it when we was in there with all them artists. He seen how it worked. Same shit she just said. He noticed it. He was like, the second day we came, he was like, damn, this nigga just, I played a beat, and then I walk in the booth 3 minutes later, and I have my idea. And then when he had an idea, he did the same shit I did. Like, we had the same process. So to see one of my top 5 producers of all time, before I met him, do what I did, I was like, I know I'm doing something right. And there was one, the record we ended up using, the Tink record, the Frenemies record, for his mixtape. It was the whole time we was in Miami, like, he gave us the big room at Hit Factory, like Wayne's in the next room and everything. And he kept leaving, and then it was like niggas in there all day. I hate recording around niggas. And then he finally, I hate that shit. And then he finally gave me a female beat, and I was trying it, and I was just seeing nothing but niggas through the window, and I was like, this shit ain't coming out right.
Energy.
But then he walked in. This shit was funny. He walked in. It was like, I was like, man, I'm getting frustrated, bro. So I switched the beat. We did a whole other song, and when the phone was over, he was like, hey, that first one you was doing, that's the one. I seen your frustration. And then like, an hour later, this nigga had like 10 bitches on the couch. And then next thing you know, I did the whole song. And I didn't even talk to none of them. I didn't get no number. I didn't get none of their Instagram. It's just the fact that I saw them singing the song. And that's all I had needed. You know what I'm saying? And then he came to me, he was like, I watched you do this whole song, and you ain't even look at them girls. He said, you just like me, little bro. He said, you the one. I was like, yeah, son. He peeped it. I'm looking at Red over there happy as hell. He got fruit, he got girls and shit. But all I'm thinking is like, I'm like, bro, we in front of Timbaland, like, I gotta nail this shit. And it can't be like, you know, so that's kind of how I like to record, man.
So you're a big energy person.
Everything is a vibe.
Gotcha.
The vibe, I'm not gonna force myself to go in the writer's block. If I don't have a vibe, I leave. I just leave. I just leave the song. You know what I'm saying? So,
have you at all changed your process as far as how you record now that you've gotten more notoriety and working with bigger producers?
No,
the same thing.
Yeah, everything is like come up with the record. I just try melodies first. I freestyle until I catch something, put it in a loop. It may take long, it may be short, and then I fill in the words. I try to do the hook first all the time. Or sometimes I might do the verse if the hook don't come. It just depends. Or, you know, Tony Illa may send me a beat, and then I might like one part of the beat, record that, and then be like, can y'all, you know, adjust this a little bit, and then they'll send me the switch, and we'll switch it. Like, half our sessions came through the phone. That's the funny thing.
That's
like,
crazy to me.
Yeah, we did all this shit through the phone, damn near, man. Like, a few sessions was in front of each other, but we did a lot of it through the phone. But I feed off of, like, their sound. I love their sound. They're so similar but so, like, different. Like, you know, to me, Tony's a little bit more specialized with the drums a little bit, but then Illa plays a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So, like the 112 joint, Tony had it, and then Illa, the version, he remade the beat, but he did the whole beat without the sample and just replayed it. So it's like, them niggas is like, I feel like they on another level to me, you know?
Tight. So it's like now you've written songs for other artists too, right?
Yeah, I don't like doing that.
You don't like that? What do you like, man?
I just like vibing with my team, man. Like, I fuck with people, but I don't like if I don't have to be in that space with them, cause you just meet so many fake people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been sitting in the back of the school bus since elementary school, so I know I was on a basketball team, and I was selling snacks, and I was in ISS every other day, so I had to deal with like people all the time, because I was the one selling the snacks to all the. I had to make money from the weirdos, the cool people, and the teachers. And so just growing up, really seeing people, I done seen people get big that wasn't bigger than me, then come back down, and you know, just the whole industry. I done dealt with all the bosses. I don't like 99% of them, because they be fake. They be just as fake as the other ones. You know what I'm saying? And so I just like my own space.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, like, what was your process like, when you're doing stuff for other artists compared, to yourself? Because
I don't like that shit no more, man.
You don't like it no more?
Nah, because Akon taught me something I learned from Akon. When I first got introduced to like, yo, they're like, you should write for people. So the first mistake I made was when I first started to try to do stuff at his writing camp, I was trying to do shit that I thought he would like. And he sat all of us in the room because he saw all of us doing it. And he was like, y'all stop trying to write shit for me. He said, I called y'all here because I like y'all sound. So y'all cut it as if it's y'all, and if I like it, I'll adjust it to me. Changed my whole aspect on writing shit. So now when people ask me to write, I'm like, listen, you could ask 10 songs that I got that I did, and if you like them, you pick one. And we'll go from there. I'm not finna come to your lab and you finna lock me in there. Cause I made that mistake with like 3 labels and I hate it. Me and Red go with I'm talking about all the big labels, like all of them. I done went and did the sessions with they little corny ass A&Rs. They play me they fucking beats. I'm like, damn, can I bring my producer here? No, man, we got our producers and all right, cool. And then we record. I do like 5 hooks in like fucking an hour and a half, and then they keep it. And then we ask for the shit later if they don't get used, and they're like, yeah, we can sing you the acapella without the beat. Like the funny shit. Like I'm like, all right, I got something for you next time. I had to learn that. You know what I mean? So no, I don't like.
So in order to continue to push in this business, you gotta truly love music because you don't like no other aspects of this shit.
You have to love music and you have to understand people as opposed to liking people. So when I'm telling you I don't like these niggas, don't take it the wrong way.
You don't have to like them.
You don't have to. We have to understand. Like you gotta understand people. You gotta understand the people. Like to me, Future and them are successful because they understand the people that. To come up, they understood the people that were waiting in line, the regular line. You know what I mean? Then they got to learn the people that actually can go in the VIP. Then they had to learn the people that actually get in the club for free because they them niggas. So I think it's an understanding process. You know what I mean? I had to learn that when I had Popular in the club. That's because I was going to, man, y'all know me from going like to all of this. Like I was at damn near 3-4 events a week. That's how me and Diana got cool. I kept bumping into this little short white chick. They didn't know me. Like I done gave her 1,000. Her Fort Knox. I hate seeing them all the time. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I seen them everywhere. I could never dislike them because we had every event networking that. Not like mansion and compound. No, we were like people literally have a goal to be something every single day, and this is why I met them. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. You got to learn that shit, man. You got to understand people, man. You definitely do.
So we're gonna take you back a little bit, and it's funny because when you listen to your music versus a lot of other rappers' music that came up in that battle circuit, you are very good at making songs. So that whole stigma hasn't really got put on you. Did you ever worry about that when you were heavily into the battle thing, that you would, even though you can make songs, you would get caught up in that, oh, he's a battle rapper.
Right.
He can't make songs. We don't know about a record deal. We don't know about publishing. You don't know about none of that.
Well, they battle rappers. I'm not.
But you were a battle rapper.
I'm a competitor.
Man, semantics. You was a battle rapper.
I'm a competitor.
You beat a lot of niggas battling.
I mean, I beat everybody I battle. But that to me, it's like I wouldn't stay in that pocket.
Okay.
I ended up battling because somebody next to that man told him that they was better than me.
Sy Ari Da Kid, let's do it.
Let's go.
Yeah. Killer. Thorough bars first, how you raise hell on God's work. You let Diddy treat you like a yellow starburst. Walk with demons, don't enforce the beefing. That's just more of a reason for them dogs and heathens to catch him on the north side, leave him hog-tied like he playing Jeff Teague, and the score was even. Niggas fraud, I'm leaving. I need all my damn cake. Balls giving niggas the full knock handshake. Upstate niggas arrive with 2Ks all day like they hate NBA Live. You, homo finding me, solo grinding. You that nigga that be accidentally photobombing. And I don't give a fuck if you ride, I saw your mileage. I be fly even when I ain't tried, it's autopilot. We hotbox, I'm no Philly with herbs. And see Philly, this is something that I feel he deserve. E-Mess who? He just another Diddy in turn. A store runner, we ain't seen him outside in 4 summers. Burnt with a fat ass face, you never had the bank. In the back of your neck look like a pack of freights. Fuck it. Oh, killer.
So I'm like, nigga, let's dance. Let's do it. And so it's more like You know what I'm saying? It's more like that. Anytime I'm in a room, everybody knows how I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever if we about to get on the song, like, that's what I used to like when me and Dunk was doing our stuff. So Duncan early, the thing I loved about Dunk, he knew he wasn't as lyrical as me, but there was songs that he got me on because he was simply, like, competitive. You know what I mean? It just was like, he understood. It's not, okay, we homies, but once we get on this song, what people are going to do is they're going to say, who had the hotter verse? Mm-hmm. That's what they do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just like when Eminem and Jay-Z did Renegade, I'm sure Eminem had in the back of his head, this is the time for me to show everybody that I'm better than the person that they think is the best. And he did that. And that's what I do. Niggas be knowing. That's why if I'm writing somewhere with somebody and I'm vibing, I'm in a little corner and I'm just thinking about every line that I could possibly kill you with. You know? So I don't look at it like battle rapping. I just feel like I'm better than everybody at rapping. If I want to rap, if you really want to rap like this, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm cool. Hollow the Don is my man. Arsenal. All them niggas, like, them is the top niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, they battled on the Eminem stage, like, you know? But then when I got Arsenal on my Politically Incorrect tape, and then I felt like I had a better verse. And he one of them niggas, like, you know? Yeah. But then when it come to rapping on that beat, and then he know what it is.
That's what I was about to say. Does he know that you feel this way about his
verse
on there?
We talk shit all the time.
Do you really think he ain't tell him?
We talk shit all the time. No, right? We be talking hella shit, man. We talk hella shit. You know I'm about to kill you on this shit, right? Fuck out of here, nigga. But we know. You know, that's what it is.
So nobody had an urge to go back and rewrite nothing? Is that how that works?
What?
Like where working with you anyway. With somebody will lay something, then you'll go and lay something, and then y'all listen to it and be like, let me, hold on a second. Let me go back real quick.
Dunk used to do that. Dunk used to do that a lot. He'll change his shit.
Right.
Yeah, he'll change it. But nah, I mean, the funny thing is some niggas don't be knowing. Some niggas will think that they verse is better, and then when that thing come out...
Well, everything sound good in the studio.
That's true.
This is when the people.
Yo, listen, I don't listen to niggas. I don't listen to no niggas' opinion.
And you don't like niggas.
I mean, I just cause niggas be high and drunk. Like I'm not one of them niggas bringing 6-7 niggas to the studio.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I don't know how these niggas do that. You're a suspect to me, man. I don't know.
So how'd you end up in Atlanta from the Bronx, man? How'd you end up down here, man?
My parents wanted to change. Like they both from Harlem. My cousin had got murdered, and a lot of my family started clashing. My grandmother got a little sick, so my mom just wanted to kind of like she wanted a new scenery. She just grew up in New York her whole life, and coming from St. Nick, like the projects in Harlem, and it's kind of like she wanted to. She worked real hard, you know, and my dad worked real hard to get us into another environment, and that's why we've been here since. But I go home like every other, like damn near month and a half, 2 months.
Like what era of Atlanta music and culture did you land down here?
I hated it at first. It was like,
that's what I was gonna say. How long did it take
I ain't
you
get
to
it though.
adjust?
It was like I was 9, so like Kilo Ali was like the man. Like when I first got down here, I heard like "Don't Ride No White Horse," and I didn't appreciate that. I went in the club, so I didn't understand why they making booty shaking music. Like I can't get no booty shake on me. I'm 9. Like, you know what I mean? So, I ain't get it yet. But the first Southern music I really adapt to was 3-6. Like that shit made me sound like it felt like I was in like a haunted house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Project Pat voice and like he made me understand the street like the way Wu-Tang did. You know, like that's what I got from 3-6. Because Wu-Tang was the first group I understood through hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And so when I heard 3-6, I was like, these niggas are scaring me, bro. Like, and I felt like it just sounded like like everything he said to me kind of sounded like some G shit. And I was, as a young nigga, as I'm like 7th, 8th grade, I'm like, bro, 3-6 hard, bro. This nigga Project Pat know how to talk to a chick. Don't let no nigga play you. Don't nigga rob you. Like this nigga sound like the man. You know what I mean? So 3-6, and then I became fans of Outkast. They really got me into the South. Really, really, Andre though. I used to always skip Big Boy. No disrespect to him. I used to always skip his parts and go to Andre. But I think everybody does that, but they don't say it.
Nah, Big was hard.
Big was hard, but he wasn't like Dre though. It wasn't like
I mean, but it wasn't like night and day. It wasn't like Phife first album and Q-Tip first album. Like it was Big was that?
Like, don't say
Don't laugh like
Look,
you wasn't
that's what I
clowning too.
did. Andre did a lot for me.
Yeah.
Not as much as Big. Like because I started to try to rap, so I was trying to mimic a lot of the people that I was listening to.
Gotcha.
And as I listened to Outkast, I like what Big Boy was doing, but Andre was somebody that I wanted to be like. Jay-Z, Nas, Big Pun, Big L. Those are people that I wanted to be like. You know what I mean? So in Wu-Tang, in 3-6, like those are the stuff I wanted to be like. It wasn't nothing like that. You know what I mean?
So when you decide to start, making music yourself after you got, through appreciating it, like, where did you find yourself leaning? Were you like, let me try to fit in where I'm at, or let me bring what
I was rapping like since middle school and high school, but I didn't take it serious till after high school. But I think when was it? I took it serious like when I was in my like early 20s, cause my dad and my brother had realized that I was gonna do it forever, and they had. I think, it was a Christmas. I don't know if it was my brother or my dad. We had a Christmas. There was a time when my parents started like, I think my mom had lost her job and my dad lost his job. And we was going through like a real struggle. Mm-hmm. So it was like, this Christmas, we're not going to do gifts. What we're going to do is we're going to put everybody's name in a raffle and everybody pick something out. And what you got to do is say one good thing about that person and say one bad thing about that person. And the bad thing was they told me to stop lying in my music. That's what I was doing. I was talking about like, whole like bunch of stuff. I was good at it, but it was so fabricated. It was so much lies. You know what I'm saying? Talking about drugs and guns and this and that. Not that I was no sucker or nothing, but it was just I was trying to rap like the Locks, DMX, like all of them. Big L, like what Big L was talking about. Yeah, fucking on the roof when he ain't got no hotel though. Like crack selling, robbing his man. Like so I was mimicking that. And since that day forward, I would not do that anymore. I strictly was just telling my story. So I needed that. You know what I mean?
Who pulled that raffle? Who said it to you?
I think it was, my brother and my dad both said it to me in different ways. But I think it was my dad. But they did the same person. So
that's cool that your dad listens to the music, though. I can picture that like, son, you need to stop lying.
My dad was bumping Future the other day, but he be in all type of shit.
That's hilarious.
My dad was in everything, man.
That's crazy. That's always some cool shit. I remember being in the car and with my pops, and if something came on the radio, I was like, I know he don't want to hear this shit at all. Yeah. And I go to turn the shit. He was like, nah, that's cool. That's my jam. Leave that on. I was like, oh, okay.
Wow. Nah, my dad is a respect man, so he don't really care about what he was like, I was listening to this radio station that you be on, and the other song, they're not talking about nothing, son. And I was like, but he's listening to it because I do it. That's how much they love me. Like they'll watch the Hip Hop Awards now just to see what I'm gonna be doing, and it's like, damn, I hope you don't start doing all that. And I'm like, Dad, I'm gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? It's like they watch it now because I do it, and that's what I love about them. It's like the support is like it goes so much deeper than me just dropping a song. There was watching the video, you know?
A lot of, speaking of awards, there was a whole lot of stuff, talk about the Grammys this week because it aired, and the looks that they kind of gave hip hop versus the looks they did in the past. Like, do you even in the black community, from the Oscars to the Grammys, we kind of trip over recognition from the other side? Like, do you care about stuff like that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's an issue, but Beyonce and Kendrick, they're at a higher power, so I'm sure they see another side of it. Much larger than what I see it,
Well,
they're a little closer.
What side? How do you see it?
I mean, I believe with it, of course. Like you could see it, but more whites get more, the awards than the black people. But not to even. I agree with what they're saying, but I'm a little biased of it because most of the movies I watch is Caucasian films. I don't like a lot of black films. So I can understand that, but of course, like there are black people that deserve awards, but then other people got awards. Like African Americans have gotten awards before, but when black people are stepping up to do something, I'm always gonna be on that side because of what they did to our people in history. So I'm always, if it's something positive. Now if y'all want to go boycott and stand outside, and riot, I ain't doing that shit. I'm gonna go lay with my son. But if it's something like Beyonce, she performed, I'm voting for that. Or what Kendrick did. I'm voting for that. You know what I mean? But I'm always with the people. You gotta ride with your people.
No doubt. I know you mentioned your son a lot see them on your Instagram or whatever. How did fatherhood change your life?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
It's completely different perspective.
It saved me a little bit.
Elaborate. What you mean?
I just felt like right before I had him, like I was, I just felt like I was a little lost. You know, I was doing anything for money, and just messing with like more girls than I should have. That was like my worst days. I felt like when I found out I had him, I slowed down a lot. To me, some people don't think I did, but to me, I felt like I started receiving way more blessings. I stopped doing anything, no more illegal stuff. I don't take no risks at all. Like with anything like that can get me locked up, I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? My temper's a little bit shorter, even though I still don't play no shit. But I don't even think I've been in an altercation since I had my son.
I'll speak on that.
What happened?
This is maybe the second time I seen. No, not even that. I had known you for maybe about a year at that point, or a year and a half. We was at Spin Wednesdays.
Don't incriminate this man.
It was my birthday party.
Uh-huh.
I want to say it was my birthday party. You and Diana was there.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody says something slick about Diana. The next thing I see is Sy pick this dude up and literally drag him and throw him into the street right on Peter Street. I was like, I didn't even know this little slim dude was that strong.
We gonna have to edit that out of the show.
I said, damn.
Has the statute of limitations passed? We don't need no problem.
It's fast. But that's like literally like, I mean, I could kind of tell because like we from like clearly, you know, we have the same accent.
Yeah.
So I can kind of tell in the way you move and carry yourself that you're not really for the games or whatever.
Yeah.
But I seen it that night.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. But
I think that dude had
he said something disrespectful.
He dissed on the Diana that night. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He did. Diana was a little tipsy, and some little dude had he pushed her. That's what he did. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember that night. He pushed Diana.
For y'all to know,
I ain't even
Diana's
see
his manager.
Yeah, my manager. He pushed Diana. I didn't even see what he did. I had heard.
That's what I was saying.
That's all I needed to hear, bro. Like, you don't even touch no female, bro. Then there's somebody that I love. It's like,
right.
I don't know. It ain't no calming me down when I'm mad. Everybody know that. I don't care how big you is. I think I could fight Shaq.
Dude was big too. I just thought it was hilarious.
I don't be hearing that, man. I slammed so many people in high school, bro. I didn't realize big people ain't that strong, bro.
But yeah, most of the time you had your son with you, so I figure that's kind of what that is that keeps a lot of that calm in you. Is the fact that your son is always there.
Be talking, bro. But
yeah.
I'm a positive dude, though. If somebody in my family, we gonna throw it out. I don't even need to hear nothing. As soon as you try one of my people, it's on. But it's a respect thing for me, because that's how I am about my people and before myself. You know what I mean? Because you could do something to me, I might chill as long as you don't touch me. Like, you could say what you want to me, but if you do that to somebody next to me and they can't take that, then I'm gonna kind of over exaggerate that. You know, so that's how I am. For my family.
While you're speaking about family, I want to touch on slumlords. What's your status over there now? Are y'all still good?
We family.
Okay.
I mean, it's always good and bad times. The thing about me and Kent, we're like two totally different people. And so I feel like there was some differences as things got a little bigger. And then there was certain yes men around him and then certain people around me that I won't even listen to. And I just think we just had our differences, and he was dealing with a lot with his team. But me and Kent, we always family. He know how it is. I done defended Kent, same type of situations, and he done got into some stuff with people before that I kind of felt like I squashed for him. And he always know. He know me. You know what I mean? He know, like, at the end of the day, we gonna ride. So, yeah, Slumlords is what it is. Like, they ain't did another mixtape or nothing, but that's camp. That's really what camp runs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm my own boss. I can't run up under nobody. You know, but if you want to do something with the Slum, you know I'm there. But as far as everything I'm doing, you know, I'm push LC and my own brand. You know, but yeah, Slum is the fan, man. We just, man, a lot of stuff happened and niggas just disagree. But it ain't no disrespect happen. It ain't no beef. Nobody fought or nothing like that. It's just, you know, success, man. It does that. And
are you scared of that? Like, I would be scared of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, because when I met you, I met Kemp maybe a year and a half later. I already had a relationship with you. So when he told me he knew you, I was like, you know, Sy?
Yeah.
He's like, you have no idea. And then for y'all to kind of grow apart
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, are you afraid of that when the success really hits? That the people that are in your life now, you know, making a difference, that they won't be there in the future?
Nah.
Really?
Nah, I ain't worried about it.
You know, new people bring new drama.
Yeah, but like I say, took everything a situation at a time. So that's gonna happen. People, you know what I mean? Like even when me and Kim kind of go separate ways, and his album dropped, I went to Best Buy and bought all the copies. That's how I rock. I can't move how other people. I don't know how other people think and move, but it's like even when and at that time I don't even think we was really talking that much, and it still was like I don't care. I put it on Instagram. I bought all the CDs. You know what I'm saying? Like. Period. That's just how I don't know. So when that happens, I just take it a day at a time. As long as everybody, I ain't with all that industry shit. That you know what I'm saying. It ain't gonna be no disrespect. As long as people understand that, cause then we gonna take it to another level. You know what I'm saying. But other than that, nah, it's cool. I done help a lot of people that ain't did nothing for me. I don't do it for that. I love music, and my gift is God gave me a gift. To be able to, I understand music. I done helped a lot of artists that got like a little bit bigger off of something I felt like I taught them, and as long as they use that shit to the max, I'm good. I don't need no money. 'Cause I made my own money. I ain't looking for you to pay me. You know what I'm saying? But if we can make money together, cool. If not, I can go get my own money. I'm gonna catch you. You know what I'm saying? So.
You seem to have a great ear for music and also a great ear for talent. Like once you have gotten to the point where you want to get as an artist, do you see yourself doing a label situation?
Signing with a label?
No, you having your own label and bringing up other artists.
Yeah, but I don't want to deal with artists. I done did that shit. I didn't have artists before, and I don't work with other artists that the way that they change. I'd rather work with like producers. And, I'd rather just collab with artists from a distance, man. I don't want no rap nigga. No, if I do have an artist, it won't be somebody that rap. But even the other ones, they be tripping. They be listen, nah. I'm good.
The answer is no.
Yeah, like, I'm good, yo. Like y'all, these motherfuckers is crazy, man. These motherfuckers crazy, and I'm not passive enough to deal with people like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think people understand. There's nothing wrong with healthy confrontation, though.
I like that shit though.
That's how it's supposed to be. You get it out the way.
No, but you know majority rules, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like even some of the shit, like a lot of niggas be like, man, these niggas fake and but bro, who you think run the industry? When people start dissing homosexuals and fake people,
look at
who you think run the
Pacquiao.
industry? You ain't been to the top floor yet. You know what I'm saying? That's what they are. They're Caucasians, a lot of homosexuals, and a lot of snake people. That's who run the industry. You got to learn them. You got to learn how to finagle them. You know what I'm saying? You can't be thinking you're gonna go around them. They right there. As soon as you get up there, they gonna be waiting at the door. Like, yep, it's the last level. It's popping. You know
what they gonna say, son? What they gonna say?
The final boss on the video game.
Yeah, they gonna kick you right off that roof. That long ride.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, you can't be playing with these folks, man. These folks crazy. And then when you get to that level, you really gotta watch your mouth because these niggas will kill you, bro.
Do you feel like because of that, do you only want to get so famous?
Nah, I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm good.
So you want to get as big as you can get, pretty much.
Yeah, why not? I'm not afraid of anything. I feel like I always was a star. You know, my personality, I got a strong personality. I want to get big, but I'm starting to understand. Like, you know, I used to make a lot of comments saying no homo, but you gotta understand. Like, who made this analogy to me? Michael Jackson never said whether he was gay or not. You know what I mean? For a reason. And I had to understand that. You know what I mean? You had to really understand why he did that, because most people that was buying his stuff were homosexual. And the moment he would have said no, they would have kind of took it like, oh, what you saying? Like, oh, what? Like, no, I'm not gay. I don't, you know, and it kind of makes it look a certain way. You know? He never answered it. Never did. He never was like, I'm gay or not. He never answered. Now I understand it, because you can't. That's a strong crowd. You know what I mean? And it's not like I'm homophobic, but it's just like, because most gays, like, they're not gonna approach me because they know I'm not gay. You know what I mean? So it's like I had to learn that and observe. I forgot who broke that down to me, but they was like, why do you say no homo so much? Like, what are you afraid of? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And now to go, damn, you know what? You're right. and they broke that Michael Jackson thing to me, and why his fan base is so big, you know? Why he has so many crowds, and that's why. Yeah, man, that's a strong crowd, fam.
You seem like you soak a lot of stuff in, and
Because I fuck up a lot.
but it seems like you learn from
A lot
it.
of mistakes, B.
What
Nobody made more mistakes than me. Nobody.
where do you see yourself 5 years from now as an artist?
I don't know. I'm just focused on this year. I don't know. The game be changing, bro. Like, how can I know?
I think you
This shit gonna
got
be
an
different in 2
idea in
years.
your head.
I
You're
don't
just
know.
not putting it out
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have money in my pocket though.
Of course.
And my son I'm just counting my son's age really. I can't count my success days.
Does
man.
he listen to your music?
Definitely.
What does he say?
He only like 3 of my songs. Yeah, Mimi don't like a lot of my stuff. Yeah. He'll tell you too. Turn that down. Yeah, he like popular though. I don't know why. He used to say play pop. That's the first song he liked. Before anybody heard it, he liked that song. So it got to be like, you know, he a kid though, man. So yeah, but he like Wu-Tang. Yeah, it's certain things that bump his head too, but some stuff, a lot of my stuff he don't like.
Who's his favorite rapper?
Yo, his favorite song was "I'm in Love with the Cocoa." I had to tell him Cocoa was chocolate milk. Yeah, I had to tell him Cocoa was chocolate milk. He sung it around my niece, and my brother was like, "Yo, man, they can't be singing it." I said, "Bro, it's chocolate milk." I was like, "They think it's cocoa, like it's hot cocoa." Yeah, that's his favorite song. If I turn on "I'm in Love with the Cocoa," he gonna go bananas. Yeah, so I think that's his favorite song. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, bro, that's real.
Like, we've talked about a lot, man, but we didn't ask you like the most obvious question. What is a Sy Ari Da Kid? Like, where did this name come from, man?
I don't know. It's my real name. Sy is my first name. Ari is my middle name.
Okay, so it's actually your real name. Okay, all right, cool.
I never asked my mom what it means, bro. I never thought. I don't give a shit, man.
So, like 10 years from now, you still doing it? You gonna drop the kid?
I tried to drop it the other month.
And what happened?
It didn't quite work.
I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna take it off. And then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna release everything at Sy Ari. And then Diana had just got like the main plugs at like Pandora.
Yeah.
And like if you see now, I'm on the front of like the iTunes
Yeah,
store,
yeah,
and the
I
music
seen
section. And it was like my channel was Sy Ari Da Kid, and it was like if people don't search, if
That's it.
if they search Sy Ari Da Kid and it's just Sy Ari now, it won't pop up.
Yeah.
Because they overtyped. And I'm like, Diana, and this time we had just told like 3 labels that we weren't going to sign with them because it wasn't beneficial. Like it just didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Diana, we really don't have like that power to be missing any listeners right now. So
Yeah.
bring it back. I was like, I'm not about to. I said I don't give a shit about the name like that. But I'd rather it just be Sy Ari. But and then also on your Twitter, my Twitter's verified, and it's like, and they said if I change my @,
Oh yeah.
it unverified, like all this
God
type of
damn.
Spotify, my
Yeah.
Spotify channel that's like official, it's Sy Ari Da Kid. So if they search it, I can do it.
It's
Dang.
a wrap.
So I might do it with a label, like with a whole stronger push, where they can really go to all of these sites and change it like on their own. But other than that, nah, I couldn't
The
do
internet
it. Man.
owns us, y'all. You can't change
Yeah,
I know, right?
yo, the search bar can change your life.
Real
For
talk.
It will change your life. You know how to search something and see what lines people are reciting, like it will change your life. And that's why I wasn't finna play with that search bar. Can't leave no money on the table. You know what I mean? So that's why I didn't do it.
What I'm curious to find out, what is your favorite track on here on this project?
I don't have one.
You don't have a favorite? You gonna say all of them is your favorite?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
The one that's the
I don't,
most
I
successful.
don't like. I don't listen to none of it.
I want to say, which one is it that everybody was talking about today,
Priorities?
particularly?
I
Yeah,
like. Okay, I'm
priorities.
gonna say
Bryson Tiller.
priorities because I guess it's a great record, but Bryson Tiller's on it, and he doesn't have features with anybody.
Right.
And my producers made it, and so I really, Tony and Illa produced that record, and then I really like it because it's making them look like what I know what they are.
Right.
You know, for it to hit like 150,000 views on on SoundCloud and stuff in like 2 or 3 days, that's my favorite song because it's giving my producers, you know, the spotlight that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? And I know how dope that they are. You know what I'm saying? So I would say priorities. If it brings the most spotlight to them, then that's what I want them to be able to bring me a play like, you know, because every big feat, I got him and Tink on there. I made sure that they made the beat. You know, I want them to be able to be, because I'm cool with like TM, 88, and Mike Will and Metro. These are all my niggas from Sunny Digital. You know, when a lot
Bobby
of
Critical.
These are all my bros. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Mike, everybody like, I could easily like work with them on a project all day long, but the challenge is working with somebody that nobody else really knows and believes in yet, and that's what I think that they are.
Dope.
And bigger. So,
Illa's super quiet over here.
yo, man, let me tell you something, man. These niggas don't say nothing. But I want y'all to talk to him. Tony, Illa talk a little bit more to Tony, man. But we had like,
Tony ain't even come.
We worked on this shit for 6 months, man. I think we had like 3 conversations.
You said y'all had 3 conversations in 6
Probably,
months?
man. Niggas, man. I mean, yeah, you go holler at Illa, get more in depth in his.
Yeah,
process.
man. What's up, bro? Get on the mic, man.
What's going on, dude?
What's going on? So, being that he doesn't like anyone, how did y'all meet and start working together?
I've been a fan of Sy since I was like 17, 18. I found out of him through a friend who used to listen to one of his old artists named Sean Teasy, and Sy was producing for him. And so I just kept following Sy back when he was just the kid, before he was Sy Ari Da Kid.
Right.
And so I just followed his career. I've been listening to him since. If you're a real Sy Ari Da Kid fan, you know about Definition to Definition, the first ultrasound, like way back. So
I remember those from when he used to perform at the basement.
Right. So that's how it came about, and I was always producing. I was still trying to get my sound together. So, right. So within the past, you see how he is. With the past 2 years, it just kind of came to fruition. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it happened.
Dope. Have you been seeing, since this is dropped and it's only been a couple days, have you been seeing that uptick of people paying attention to y'all sound?
Yeah, we got so much more ground to cover. You know what I'm saying? We got this Priorities record with Bryson, and then the record with Tink. It's helped a lot, but like I really don't like to pay attention to like all the attention or the numbers. Like, I'm really just focused still on my sound and still trying to grow. So I try not to pay attention to that, man. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're working for, but like I'm not paying attention to it at all.
Gotcha. For sure.
Yeah.
We appreciate, brother, of very few words. We appreciate you talking.
Yeah.
So, yo, Sy, I guess the next thing up, South by Southwest, what you got planned, bro?
I just got a few shows.
Is this a few shows?
Yeah, we're gonna be out there mobbing up. We're gonna be out there with my mixtapes.
Okay.
Yeah, so Pusha LC and my mixtapes is doing like a little collaboration show out there. So we're gonna be out there with them. But I'm not doing as many shows as I did the other 2 years. This is gonna be my 5th year going. So yeah, I ain't doing that. Y'all know how that shit is, bro. You gotta walk like blocks and blocks from like 9 a.m. to like 2 in the morning, fam.
It seems like the progression of South by Southwest is like you start off your first time doing like any show you can get on.
Yeah.
It seems like the bigger you are, the less you want to do. It's like eventually you just want to be like, nigga,
bro.
I got one show on the Pepsi
3.
Microsoft stage, and that's it.
That's it. Yeah, bro.
Right.
That's it, man. Yeah, cause the first year I ain't even I didn't have no show, and then the second year I had 2, and then from there it was just rolling. Yeah, that shit was tough, man. But you have to go out there, like, you know what I'm saying. I think that first year I didn't have nowhere to stay the second and third night. Like, I was just winging it. Yeah, I was just winging it, man. It's a growing process, though. I love South by Southwest, though. That's like my favorite event. That's like my favorite event, man. It's just fun.
It is fun.
That shit's so damn
Yeah.
fun. I love it. That shit fun as hell. Weird as hell, though. Hella
Austin
weirdos.
is a strange city.
Them motherfuckers weird.
Austin is a very strange city.
It was a nigga on a bike in like a thong. And nobody knocked him off the bike. Niggas just let him. I'm like, all right, cool. This shit was the Bronx.
Were they supposed to?
Nah, but that's why I like it. And you know what that shit remind me of? It remind me of a big ass Edgewood Ave.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that's why I like Edgewood Ave. Ain't no VIP section.
Yeah.
Like, it's like Cheers. Like, everybody know your name. Everybody equal. See, I like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I like shit like that.
Most
But
definitely.
I don't know about the thong on the bike.
Yeah,
But
that's
the
a
fact that
little
he was safe doing it, rock on, fam.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Did you see the nigga playing the guitar without the guitar? Tell me he's there every year. I love him. I love that
He
nigga.
be playing air guitar.
Tip jar be booming.
I believe it too.
But he
though.
be like, it looked like he got it in his hand, and his sign says saving money for my guitar. But he never has it.
I ain't never seen this guy. I
That nigga
gotta look
be
for
rich.
him.
You ain't in the right spots, man. You gotta be on the air
He
guitar
five.
section.
That nigga five, bro.
Yeah, I got down now. I done seen you 5 years in a row. You can buy that guitar now, man.
Nah, he got that money. He got that money.
Of course.
Niggas be tipping him.
Yo, we appreciate you coming through. Make sure y'all go on iTunes, man. Get Before the Heartbreak.
Yeah, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, my mixtapes. It's on every site.
Wherever
Yeah,
music
all
is
my
sold.
social media, you'll see it. Sy Ari Da Kid, SYARIDAKID. Y'all can get their social media, and we can get it rolling. Y'all see y'all social media. Follow y'all.
Follow me at the B Simone, THEB as in Beyonce, SIMONE, and the number 2.
Hold on, not B as in bear.
Yeah, be as in beyond. We done went to a whole nother level in this bitch. Illa, what's your joint?
Y'all can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Illa Jones ATL. It's ILLA Jones ATL.
For sure. We appreciate y'all coming through. You're listening to Day One Radio, ABLradio.com, and we'll see you next week.